Incredible human being. He came out here, fixed this up. He always takes care of us. Jeff Mack, make sure you check him out online. If you need any guitar work, he's the man. All right, Houston, we do not have a problem, and Dave is here, it turns out. So,
yes.
Mr. Dave Houston, let's give him a nice round of applause.
Can everybody do the wave? Can we do the wave? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Well, you're supposed to do it like in sequence, but it's okay. That's great.
It's a hurricane out
there. Yeah.
Wind on a river.
Yeah.
Storm surge. That was storm surge.
I think we're going to get one here in a minute.
There's a storm surge. There's a wave.
I'll pick a color of a pig.
Okay. Is it like your? Is that the mood of the song? But
Yeah. It's brown right now, so I don't know what that means, but so we're going to start with that. Where's the plug at, Jason? There, right there.
Joe,
Intro the party. Check the sound. Check it a little bit. Check 1, 2. Check. Hey. Y'all give it up for Jason Von Stein. He is the man. You know, you can tell when he's the man when you have a sticker on the men's toilet with the Jason Von Stein.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've checked that out yet, but you should. You know you made it.
I have not been in the
Yeah, well, you should check it out. It's a really cool sticker. I actually would love to have one of those stickers.
I want to
I mean, okay, Ken, go guard the door for her while she goes and checks out the sticker.
I think he's
He's big enough, yeah, to do it. Yeah. Y'all, thanks for coming out. So I'm Dave Houston. I tell jokes and play a little bit of music, a little bit of original music. You know, most of my songs are about funny stuff, like drinking and making mistakes and stuff like that. So, yeah, be careful. He can come back to the dock. You know, the dock. Bob's got a dock out there. It's raining so hard. So, see, sometimes jokes work and sometimes they don't. So I'll get tuned up real quick. You know, instruments and the humidity.
You brought out your fancy guitar too.
I did bring out the fancy guitar.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would take that out of the house.
You know, I figured it's tornado night. I mean, it could be the last night ever I play it. So I figured. Oh, well, go ahead. I mean, you can't take it with you.
Well, you did take it with you.
I did take it with me. I did. And if I'm in the tornado, I'll be holding on for dear life to it. And maybe use it for a paddle afterwards. So again, thanks Jason for having us. We appreciate it. This is a great venue. Charlton's, the food's great, people are great, the family's great, and promoting original music is awesome. You go to a lot of places that want you to play covers mostly, and for a place to want you to play all originals is super cool. So writing originals for you guys. I mean, I know like Mark's written like 500 songs, right? I mean, like at least, $4.99 or something like that. I mean, it's a labor of love. Sometimes they come quick, sometimes they take a long time, sometimes it's a little riff idea, and sometimes it's, an idea that you had about you doing something stupid or something. So this song's about my dad, and my dad and I always had a pretty good relationship until I hit my adolescence and my voice started doing this, and I started doing stupid stuff and started running around and drinking and doing really wrecking cars and blowing up engines and but it was always his fault. It was never my fault. And this is sort of what the song's about. I guess it's finally realizing that it probably was your fault and regretting it. So. second thought, what I need to say would only tear us apart. Be some hell to pay, 'cause at the end of the day, we count mistakes, we drown our sorrows at the bottom of a bottle, we come undone. How we come undone, we come undone, we come undone. I know there were some bad, still we had some good times. We come undone. How we come undone, we come undone, we come undone, we come undone. How we come undone. That's what I very first thought about that was, ooh. I mean, that's the way that whole song came about. I was, ooh. I could write a song around that. So, but yeah, my dad, and we're giving this award to the longest person that dials in on Facebook Live right now. So whoever can hit this up and say they're from like Middle Tennessee or Memphis or I don't know, Alabama, I'm going to buy them a free drink if they can get to the bar. I mean, if they can. I don't know if they can get here by the time the set's over. But.
Should I just post I'm from Michigan originally?
Yeah, I'll buy you a drink. Yeah, Ken's from Michigan. He gets the furthest distance award. All right, cool. Sounds good, Jason. Appreciate the sound and the video. And I mean, I feel like I'm on like an anchor man. I'm like, okay, on in 1, 2, 3. Hello, Chicago. I mean, I got like cameras all like. It's fun. I should have drank a little bit more so it wouldn't be.
I couldn't get over there to do tequila, and Tiffany's texting me. She wants to go eat steak.
So this is our original set, which is very, very fun for me to do. I mean, I do prefer to play originals, and I know Mark, you do, and Ken's, man, got some super, super great originals. Ken also knows like 800 covers, but he's got, I mean, your originals are super good.
They're not that good.
They're about
a lot of covers.
bicycles and monkeys and stuff. In Michigan. And nights in Michigan. And when Ken used to have very long hair, if you can believe it. I mean, his hair was, Jason, it was longer than yours.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. And yeah.
I cut it when I was 30.
Really?
I cut it down to my shoulders when I was 30, and then when I got a little older, I cut a little bit shorter. And then ever since I've been in my 40s and 50s.
You know, every time I try to grow my hair, it rains like this, and it's just, you know, it just,
My wife
it frizzes up.
If I leave my hair long again. Of course, it's not as thick as it used to be either. It's not lush. It's pretty gray. Bobby Dess.
This is a, gosh, when is this song? This song is a 2020 song, recent. Sometimes I lose myself. I can't seem to find the right words. Days when I find myself keep losing my way once again. But your voices are ringing in my head. That's when everything seems, it seems away. Everything changed, yeah, it slipped away. Everything seems, it seemed to slip away. Yeah, it slipped away. I light my first cigarette. Yeah, that might make up my mind. Wait, there's more of this. Just trying to live a good life. Voices are in my head. That's when everything seems, it seems to slip away. Everything changes, it slipped away. Everything seems, it seemed to slip away. Oh, it slipped away. So much more of this. There's more. There's so much more of this. Everything seems, it seems away. Everything changes away. Everything seems, it seems to away. That's about me hydroplaning on the way here. So my wife went out of town a couple of years ago, and I was like, at home, and you know, you're always thinking it's going to be epic. You know, it's just, I mean, yeah. I mean, she's out of town, and I'm gonna maybe go out with my friends, and you know, I'm gonna order pizzas and wings, and just go to Charlton's, and you know, Uber back home, and then she goes out of town, and you're sitting at home going, this sucks. I'm lonely, I'm stupid, I just got a haircut and my bangs are too short, and you're like, oh crap. And so this song sort of came to me that weekend, and all weekend long I sat and worked on it. I didn't go anywhere. I sat and worked on a song and came out on Monday going, hey, I got a great song. And she said, that sucks. That song is awful. But yeah, Tanani, if you're there, you know, yeah, but she's so supportive. But the way it started out and the way it finished up is so different because of people like Ken and Jason allowing people like me that suck at writing songs to come out and play them over and over and over. So I've literally played this song out at open mics. Gosh, I mean, I'd say I probably played it 50 times, you know, or more, you know, at open mics. At home, 500 times, you know. And so eventually the songs kind of went into shape, and I do have a rock version of it. So I mean, this is you know, I've got a great Pro Tools version of it. And it's a pretty cool song to hear it rock, but this is a stripped down version of it. It is called Breakdown. Together, people. You part them together. Since you've been gone, don't want you back here. Since you've been gone, don't need you back here. Didn't do what you wanted, I did what I pleased. Didn't give what you needed, I'm down on my knees. Baby, down on my knees. And sugar, what was wrong for you? It was right for me, can't you see? Another breakdown, and since you've been gone, here comes another breakdown again. Since you've been gone, my neighbors think I've gone crazy. My friends know the trouble I've been. And since you've been gone, my glass is half empty. I try so hard to keep it full. What was wrong for you? Oh honey, it was right for me. Can't you see? And since you've been gone, here comes another breakdown. You've been gone, here comes another breakdown again. I blame never my fault. It's always Ken's fault.
I have to go. Tiffany is at Pompous right now. Wait for
Okay,
me.
cool deal.
Okay.
Thanks for coming out.
You want to come to the open mic night this week, maybe?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I haven't been out lately, but I will. You know.
You should come on the open mic.
Give it up for Ken Hess, everybody. Ken Hess is in the house. Yeah, woo! The hardest working man in the Metro Alpharetta region. Hey, Patricia, can I get another Pinot Grigio? That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Good job.
It's a little quirky.
Ken, be careful out there.
Let's give her Jason did a great job tonight. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
sound is wonderful,
My
Jason.
stepdaughter Abby just absolutely loves you. She's going, hey, it's so nice. When I came out last night, she's like, it's so nice. I love that, Jason.
Glad to hear that. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Jay, let's
it.
see you Monday and Thursday.
Cheers. We'll see you Monday, Ken.
Thank God.
Yeah, be careful.
Safe. Be safe.
I love it. Thank you.
All right, cool. So everybody needs a drinking song, right? I mean, this is my version of the drinking song. And when you write a drinking song, it's gotta be country. I think. I mean, it's gotta be kind of country. It can be rock, but most drinking songs are kind of country, aren't they? And then there's a part like it. You just kind of look at the audience. So, I had this vision for this song. It was kind of after a night of drinking or whatever, and you go, my head was spinning out of control. That's kind of how this song came up. My head was spinning out of control. My head was spinning out of control. I woke up this morning with a drink in my hand. I woke up this morning with a drink in my hand. I'm out of control. So out of control. I know my damn drinking is out of control. Back down to the bar, I decided to go. What the hell was I thinking? I should have stayed home. Sat down at my spot and ordered a drink. And that's when you walked in, and this old heart sank. I'm out of control, so out of control. My love for you, woman, is out of control. So out of control, out of control. My love for you, woman, is out of control. And then you walked up, you ordered 2 drinks, and that's when it hit me. for me. You're out of control, so out of control. My love for you, woman, is out of control, so out of control. It's out of control. My love for you, woman, is out of control. I'm out of control. I'm on my second Pinot Grigio. So watch out. Yeah, second Pinot Grigio. You know, so I've been watching a little bit of football today, and so I'm a Tennessee fan. And man, they were doing so dang good for the first half. And I'm also a Georgia fan. And Georgia did so much better than Tennessee the second half. And it got out of control. So yeah, they just like killed Tennessee the second half. Let me see if I can get this tuned up. You know, guitars are kind of finicky in the humidity. Make this as pretty as we can. So this is a song about my daughter. So I tend to write about family and myself or my dog or something like that. This one's about my daughter. She's a horseback rider. I think I played this song last time here at the Originals, but this one is near and dear to me. So my daughter rides horses, and you know, as a father, you go, wow, you know, I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable with it, and she says, no, I really want to do this. And you go, okay, we'll do it. And then she gets on the horse and gets kicked and gets thrown off, and they bite her, and but she just loves horses. And you know, it's like me and music, or I wanted to be a NASCAR driver, you know, when I was little. And so if I could have done it, I would have done it, but I wasn't a really good race car driver. And you know, I'm an okay musician with G's and C's and D's. But she's really great at horses, riding horses, teaching horses. And she's made a career at it now, which is really cool. She started riding when she was like 7, 8, running that area. And like I said, she got thrown off a bit. And she'd come home with bruises and stuff, and you go, you know, and about 3 or 4 years ago, she called me up and said, Dad, you know, I'm really hurting. I don't know if I need to go to the hospital. I'm like, what happened? She said, well, I got thrown off a horse. And I'm like, what was that? She's like, we've got a new horse at the stable, and it's wild, and they were trying to break it and train it, and it reared up and totally threw her off, and when it did, landed on her. And so I'm like, okay, we might need to take you to the emergency room. And you know, we did, and she had a broken hip, and you know, got broken in a couple places. I mean, it hurt me worse than it hurt her, I think. I mean, women are somewhat tougher than their dads. But she got right back on. You know, within 6 weeks, the doctor said, okay, stand up. Can you walk? Yeah. How's it feel? It feels good. The doctor said, okay, you're good to go. And within a week or so, she's right back up on the horse. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty tough. And then, so she's just, you know, it's always going to just get back right up on, right? So this is about that. She has no fear of, but she's sweet like a song. sweet song for Sunday, a sweet song for Sunday. But she has no fear, she has no fear at all. Daylight is fading again. One chapter ends, the next begins. Cold winds change the wind. She lights up the night, has no fear at all. She's sweet like a song, a sweet song for Sunday, like a sweet song for Sunday. But she has no fear, she has no fear at all. She was here, now my fear, she is gone. She was here, now my fear, she is lost. No, she's not lost. She sings her sweet song for Sunday, a sweet song on a Sunday, a sweet song for Sunday. She has no fear, she has no fear at all. 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 A sweet song for Sunday, a sweet song for Sunday, like a sweet song for Sunday. She has no fear, she has no fear at all.
Yeah!
It scares the crap out of me though, you know. So, and let's one more. Okay, cool. Jason, again, thanks for having me. Appreciate it, buddy. Great job, great sound. Love Charlton's. You know, this is awesome to host this and have us. Yeah, rainy night in Georgia, but you know, again, good times, guys. So, looking forward to Mark's set. Looking forward to you playing guitar there, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. This is one of the first kind of songs that I came up with. I was at the Atlanta Institute of Music, and I was like 36 or 37 years old, back like 3 decades ago. And I was like, man, you know, how did I play guitar with all these young guns? I mean, they're playing Eddie Van Halen, and you know, Eddie Van Halen was a hero of mine growing up, and God bless him for, you know, very sad week for Eddie passing. But you know, there's a ton of great guitar players at AIM. And one of the things I do is I was sitting there going, how do I warm up? How do I get ready? And one of the things I was doing is just a little exercise. I kind of came up with that little, and it warmed my fingers up, you know. So like, oh man, that might be a good song there someday. And so, you know, a real simple, you know, 12-bar blues type of song came out of it. This song is called I Like to Party. And I had some help writing it with some friends of mine that just sitting around drinking a few beers and just watching sports on TV. And, you know, we'd write a verse and stop and go, what's the next verse? Write another verse, stop. And then my friend's wife came down and helped us write the third verse to it. And we're like, can we use that? She said, yeah, you could use that. You should use that. So we're like, okay, we'll do it. So you'll hear the third verse here. So This is called I Like to Party. Last song, people. I work hard about 2 days a week. When the weekend comes, I don't get no sleep. I like to party, drinking till I'm gone. I like to get my swerve on and party all night long. When I go out with all my friends, it seems like the weekend, it never ends. I like to party, drinking till I'm gone. I like to get my swerve on and party all night long. When I go out late at night, I take my girlfriend and not my wife. I like to party, drinking till I'm gone. I like to get my swerve on and party all night long. When the weekend's up and I finally go home, I found my wife and she ain't alone. She likes to party just as much as me. She likes to get her swerve on and she don't need me. She likes to party, she likes to party. To get her swerve on, and she don't need, no she don't need, no she don't need, no she don't need me. Jason, thanks again, buddy. I'll be